I persuaded him.
That's an obvious lie. It couldn't have been that simple. Did you plunge him into Tokyo Bay, or cram him into a metal drum and dump insects on him?
That's a little extreme.
You must have taken some sort of extreme measures.
Okay. I'm not capable of that stuff.
Well, you certainly do seem like just an ordinary high school kid.
I feel like with how popular the Phantom Thieves did get, I feel like she would have been able to put 2 and 2 together fairly quickly. Just saying.
But there's...
Grab your stuffies, welcome back to Persona 5 Royal. Last episode, as you know, we stole Shido's heart, and we have already confirmed pretty much that it worked. And he even tried to kill himself to prevent us from doing that, but it didn't work. So, we now have 20 days to wait for the ballots to close for the election, and we're just going to be spending that time doing confidants, and that's pretty much it for probably several episodes here. So, we got little Teddy, and let's just get started. So what personas do I have? Do I have a hermit? No. Do I have an empress? Yes. So that means we're going to hang out with... Oh, you know what? We gotta go to Velvet Room anyway, because I have Titania in the prison. Which I don't think it'll work if I go hang out with Haru then.
Hey, inmate!
Because I think I actually have to have the persona on me. Alright. Register my personas real quick.
Are you sure?
Yes.
These are the paths you have walked.
So we need an empress.
Is this what you want?
What was the other one? Hermit.
A fee is required. This is your... You lack patience.
Shut up.
I'll take care of them.
Alright, let's, remove her. Reclaim persona.
Taking it out already?
Yeah.
Looks even stronger now. You want to let it out?
Alright. Now we can
Done
go.
already?
Now, should we
Right.
hang out with Haru
No
or
slacking off.
Futaba?
So yeah.
What are my stats with them? Empress is 4. Hierophant is 5. Alright, we're gonna hang out with Futaba. Hey, Futaba.
Yo!
Everything's finished, right? All we gotta do now is wait, like always.
Hey!
Are you heading back to LeBlanc? Let's talk if you have some time. Well, not deepen just yet. Oh well. Yeah.
Hmm?
Let's go somewhere fun.
Yeah.
You mean outside? Where are you gonna take me? I think I'll be good taking on crowds if you want to try, as long as you're there with me, Ren. Where should we go? Let's go to Harajuku. Even though she just said that she wanted to go to Cafe LeBlanc and talk, but whatever. Uh-oh. I don't know if she likes this. No way. Too many people. But biologically speaking, I'm the same species as them. I can do this. I can. Onward. It's no use. People kept bumping into me. I can't do this. I just want to be a normal human. Help me, Ren. You're my only hope. Don't quit now.
Yes.
But there's a wall of people every direction I look. How do you walk in this? There must be a solution if I just observe for long enough. Oh, everybody's looking ahead of them when they walk. Do you think I was running into people because I was looking down? Yeah, that's probably why. Was it really that simple?
Alright!
Ren, I want to try again. I'll definitely do better this time. Here goes. Ah, boy, Futaba. Next hurdle's on my way home. I won't lose. You gotta love Futaba. She's a little crazy. But I get her. I get what she's coming from.
Ah, you're back.
Inmate.
I trust you haven't forgotten about your special assignment. We will be waiting in front of our door. We expect you to accept this task with enthusiasm.
Hey!
I'll be at church. Do I have a star? I don't have star either anymore. don't have fortune either. Oh, we got a crossword.
Hey!
I don't even know if I need to do these anymore, because I got max, social stats. Is it tornado? Really? A localized destructive storm, and it fits. Tornado. Did I not spell it right? I was close, guys. I was close. A typhoon refers to a tropical cyclone with sustained winds of at least 118 kilometers located within the northwestern Pacific Ocean area. Japan's official tropical cyclone intensity scales features 3 categories for these storms: typhoons, very strong typhoons, and violent typhoons.
All right.
I see. Nice.
Interesting. Okay. I don't know what to do. Let's... do I even have any room for a persona? I do have one spot. Let's go get a star persona, and we'll hang out with the shogi player. Well... he doesn't even want to hang out with me anymore.
Hey, inmate!
I feel like I'm constantly going back to this damn Velvet Room to get personas.
These are the paths you have walked.
Star, please. Wow, Fuki's the last
You'll withdraw
one.
this and accept you left.
Done already? What?
Alright, I'm going back.
No slacking off!
Alright, we'll hang out with the shogi player. I kinda wanna hang out with Caroline and Justine, but I feel like I should be working on my confidants. I feel like I wasted so much time hanging out with them, and they didn't even give me that great of
Good
stuff
evening.
sometimes. Imagine knows no standard moves. There are no set principles for victory. You must always seek to make the best move possible. Please continue to do what you believe is right. I'm sorry, I'm not in the mood for a match right now. I can't teach you shogi right now, or rather from now on. I'm at checkmate right now. My only option is to concede, but I can't seem to give up. I'm not sure what my next move is after this checkmate. Nobody thinks you're alive at this point, so it should be okay as long as you're careful. So, what are you thinking? Do you want to hang out with Hifumi?
What?
What? You'll help me think? Thank you. Well, it's not that they don't think I'm alive, they think I'm at my parents'
Actually-
house. Before we play, I'd like to talk to you about something. My mother told me that I should lose my upcoming exhibition match against the pro. I don't understand. It's a strategy she devised. She says that if I lose to a man, I'll get sympathy from women, and as a result get more female fans. Then, when I make my comeback, I'll become a symbol for strong women everywhere. That way, I can use the weekly magazine's popularity against them and instantly become famous. That won't work. I wish I could agree, but I feel my mother may be right. People do love a good comeback story. Coming from the TV industry, my mother does have great insight on entertainment. This time around, I couldn't help but argue it's the wrong thing to do. I actually go into a fight with my mother. It wasn't the first time, but what made me sad was I realized my mother doesn't see me as a shogi player. She said that there's no need for me to be putting so much time and effort into shogi.
It's terrible.
And that once I became famous, I could quit shogi and make money from my looks. Wow. The only reason she continues to support my shogi career is so she can profit off me as an idol. She doesn't mind if I lose a match as long as I build my reputation and make money. To my mother, shogi is just a vehicle to make me famous.
However,
Losing on purpose is wrong. Even it helped me to become famous and ease my parents' burden. I don't want to turn my back on shogi, a game that both my father and I love. Let's make her reconsider. If only that were possible. She's the type of woman who never changes her mind. She wants to achieve her unfulfilled dream of becoming a celebrity through me. I highly doubt she would ever reconsider. What's your mother's name? It's Mitsuyo Togo. What does that have to do with what you're talking about? I need to do something about the target for Hifumi. Okay. So we'll have to do that. I'll probably not do that immediately. I'll probably wait until I get some more requests to go down into the mementos. Are you busy? Maybe, Shinya, maybe. I don't see, what's her name? Spacing out what her name is. Let's head to the rooftop. What is her name? Futaba. I don't know why I'm spacing. I forgot to get these tomatoes, which would have helped a long time ago.
Hey!
Nobody should have mental shutdowns anymore, yes? That aside, what brings you to this rooftop, Ren-kun? Came here for the vegetables. Those have done enough growing, so you can harvest them now. There we go. They're grown so well. I'm feeling confident about these ones. Treat them with care and respect, okay? Just one? I got one. Wait a minute. I gave you one to plant, and you gave me one back? What?
Hey!
I came here for vegetables? Alright, what should we have her plant? I'll do that. Moonlight carrot. Alright.
Hey!
Yes, I want to see you.
Thank you!
I'd like to spend some time with me if you're free. I need to speak with you about Takakura-san. Let's do it.
Thank you!
Thank you. Let's go get some coffee while we talk. Oh, I know. Why don't we try it at Big Bang Burger for a change? Wait, coffee at Big Bang Burger? They sell coffee? I like how they have a tray. I looked into Takakura-san, but I didn't manage to find very much beyond those initial rumors. Several people I asked said that he often complained about my father, but just as many seemed to say the exact opposite. One side has to be deceiving me, correct? I'm honestly suspicious of everyone at this point. Trust no one. You're so cool, Ren-kun. I guess you only really trust yourself, huh? But actually, that's a bit sad.
To be honest,
Takakura-san has been pushing the marriage particularly hard lately. He says it will help provide vital backup for myself and Akumura Foods, both in public and in private. He's even started asking Sugimura-san into important company meetings. We have a contract. Does this mean it's already too late? Is marrying him my only option? Though, now that I think about it, that may be my best chance to help the employees my father left behind. There has to be another way. You're right. Perhaps I shouldn't give up so easily. Either way, graduation is quickly approaching. I'll need to decide my course of action soon enough. You know, before you came along, I hadn't even considered not going through with this marriage. I believed I would simply marry the man my father had chosen and let the rest of my life pass me by. I wonder what would have happened if my father didn't have a palace. Would I have just resigned myself to the fate he had for me? You didn't have a choice. I suppose you're right. Still, I wish I could have had it a little more resolve back then. Honestly, though, things have been far worse for me if I hadn't joined the Phantom Thieves. Plus, I would have never had anyone to talk to like this. If there's anything I can do in return the favor, please tell me. I want to help you as much as I can. Aww, bumper crop. Increases the total vegetable yield for a single harvest. Man, I should have got that first before she picked the tomatoes. I hope someday I can just look out at the sea with a nice cup of coffee and forget about all of this. And I hope you'll be there with me, Ren-kun. You can forego the elephants, though. Don't worry.
now, shall we return home?
That's crazy. To force a high school girl to marry. Hello, this is Ren-kun, right? I wanted to apologize for all the weird stuff I said earlier. You know, how I talked about how things would have been different if I hadn't joined the Phantom Thieves. Once I started to imagine that again, this powerful fear came flooding back. We're all here for you. That's true. Thank you. It's always when I'm alone that the doubt creeps in. And so I'm indebted to you once again. I'll have to work hard so I can repay you. Sorry if I worried you. Okay, see you.
You're back.
Yes, I am. It's finally over, and all that's left now is to wait and see the results. Everyone will surely understand when they see Shido after he's had his change of heart. He better apologize on national TV. To be honest, this excitement makes me somewhat anxious. That's completely understandable. Nobody else understands his true nature yet, after all. People will get it, right? I'm sure they will. Yeah, they can't be that dumb. All we can do now is wait.
Hey!
Hello, hello. Bum, bum, bum. Do I have a devil persona? No. Jesus, I have all these personas that I can't even really use for confidant ranks. Actually, we're gonna go to the laundromat real quick.
Hey.
Because I have some laundry to do that I haven't done yet. So let's go ahead and wash this stuff up.
Okay.
Covered in paint stains. Add another item. Add another item. Add another item. Alright. That's all my new stuff, I think. The other stuff I'll sell at that store. Oh, we gotta play darts, too. I forgot about that. What did we get?
Oh! And...
Old Wild Lion Scarf, Old Kamarai Teo, and Kamarai Teo.
let's head back.
Bum, 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 bum. Hey, my percentage went up a little bit. This might be the first time I actually care about an election. Isn't Shido cool?
How about
A
you?
charismatic politician can make even apathetic young people excited, huh? Not only does Mr. Shido have good judgment and decisiveness, he has important qualities as a leader. Like communication skills, don't you think his words are easy to understand? Don't his speeches resonate with you? Everyone getting tricked by this facade. They don't know it's all lies. Well, we've done all we can. It's aggravating, but all we can do is wait. Did they forget about the broadcast? I mean... You free? Yes. Yes, I am. I was just thinking about it. Only one promise left. Can you come with me? Things are rough right now, but I need your assistance. Yeah. But there's something I want to show you before that. Can you come to my room today? I'll be waiting. What's this about? This is one of the promise lists I made with my mom. See, everything on here is marked off as being done. But that's kind of wrong. There was one promise I lied about doing, one promise I never actually finished. It was, get along with Kana-chan. This all started back when I was in elementary school. I used to get bullied pretty hard for how weird I was. The other kids always accused me of cheating because I'd get perfect scores on my tests. Then one time I turned in a test with nothing written down instead, but the school ended up yelling at my mom. My life at school was horrible. Sometimes during recess, I'd lock myself in the bathroom and cry. I didn't have a single friend. I was always alone. But then a girl named Kana transferred to my school. She was absent a lot at first, then when she was there, the other kids bullied her, like they did to me. But one day she said something to me. Good morning. She started saying it every day from then on. How did you react? Well, to be honest, I completely ignored her the first few times. I thought the bullies had put her up to it. But without fail, she'd come over to me and say good morning. Then eventually I decided to say it back. It felt like my heart was gonna shatter into a million pieces. But apparently, she'd been saying it to me the whole time because she thought we could be friends. She was the first person who didn't mind how weird I was. I was so happy about making a friend that I told my mom. That's when she added something to my promise list. Get along with Kana-chan. But I couldn't do it. One particularly windy morning, Kana-chan dropped her diary, and the pages flew everywhere. I didn't really mean to look, but I ended up seeing everything she had written down. And once I see something, I can't forget it. It was also horrible. She wrote down about how her parents hit her, how they made her take pictures in weird clothes. Oh my god, really? Jeez. Kana-chan's diary was full of stories like that. Then when I asked her about it, she got really defensive. I felt terrible, but she just kept yelling at me for reading it. Did you apologize to her?
No.
No, I just froze up. And then I ran. I ran and ran. I wanted her to stop yelling. I wanted to go back to how things were before. Kana-chan ended up moving away pretty soon after that. I haven't talked to her since. So I lied to my mom. Even after Kana-chan left, I would tell her we were best friends. Every month, she'd write that promise on my list, and every month I'd lie about it. I wish I could apologize to Kana-chan somehow. I really want to say I'm sorry. Sorry for not helping her, though she was going through even worse stuff than I was. Sorry for reading her diary. Sorry for running away. I hate being such a coward, but I think I might be able to face my fears now that I'm promise-settling Phantom Thief. Get along with Kana-chan. I'm gonna do it for real this time. I didn't mean to tell you all that. Not even Sojiro knows. This is so embarrassing. You have to help me now. Got it? Understood. This is another part of our deal. It feels like Futaba is starting to depend on me. Moral support may now charge or recover SP. That is great.
Alright!
Well, I'm gonna get on that right now. Time to go look up Kana-chan's suits. Sorry, I wasn't too hospitable today. That'll have to wait for next time.
Okay?
Now, make like a cheetah and dash out of my room. Wow, that's pretty intense. Hello, it's me. Something's not right, Ren. When I try looking up Kana-chan's contact info, my fingers suddenly start trembling. I know I promised myself that I'd do this, but when I remember how angry Kana-chan got, I get so scared. I'm right here with you. You're right. I couldn't talk about it to Sojiro, but now I have you on my side. I don't want to run away anymore. I won't give up on Kana-chan. Thanks, Ren. Talking to you about this helped me calm down. I'm going to do a little more research on Kana-chan. Oh, and please don't tell anybody else about what we discussed today. Not even Sojiro, okay? Bye. Why can I never get any extra points for these confidants? I'm terrible at answering these questions.
You're back.
Oh god, I do all kinds of chores. Okay, spent some time in the Velvet Room, and I think I finally have personas of all the confidants I've been working on. So, in doing so, we can now go ahead and we'll go to Crossroads and we'll talk to Oya?
Oh, honey.
Oh, she's not here.
You take care now.
We'll go talk to the fortune teller instead. Tell her that we changed that guy's heart.
What do you think?
Well, did her fate change? Tell her the result.
Fine.
Fine, let's hear it. Please sit down.
Goodness gracious!
That's right.
Her boyfriend stopped abusing her? I don't believe it.
Well.
But even if he did stop, her fate should still be heading down the path to misery without changing. I mean, look!
What?
What? The sequence of Arcana has completely changed. Death has moved far off into the future.
Fate is not absolute.
No. This must be some sort of trick.
You think?
What are you, a scam artist? You made a deal with her boyfriend or something, didn't you?
I persuaded him.
That's an obvious lie. It couldn't have been that simple. Did you plunge him into Tokyo Bay? Or cram him into a metal drum and dump insects on him?
That's a little extreme.
You must have taken some sort of extreme measures.
Okay. I'm not capable of that stuff.
Well, You certainly do seem like just an ordinary high school kid.
I feel like with how popular the Phantom Thieves did get, I feel like she would have been able to put two and two together fairly quickly. Just saying.
But there's no way that could have happened without you breaking the law.
Well...
I mean, how could an ordinary high school student change the course of fate? Fine, I'm just going to have to verify your power. The very power that reversed my tarot card prediction.
Okay.
This is quite a serious situation for a fortune teller like me. I need to get to the bottom of this. You won't have to do anything. Just sit next to me while I tell fortunes. And if another unopposable fate happens to appear, then I'll test your power.
Fine. I get nothing out of this.
Well, that may be true. Oh, I know. I'll read your fortune. Please? I'll even prioritize your readings over my regular customers. Besides, I'll be able to provide much more accurate predictions once I get to know you better. How does that sound? Is it a deal? Otherwise, I won't be able to go on. Please, I beg you. I need to know if fate truly can be changed.
Okay, alright, I guess.
You will?
Yeah,
Really?
I guess.
Okay then. I look forward to verifying your skills. Please don't blow me off, okay? We made a deal after all.
I've made a deal with Chahaya. Is that how you say her name?
I am with the birth of the fortune.
Fortune! Temporarily increases the growth rate of a selected social stat.
Alright.
Oh, I have to get a reading to do that. Plus, I'm already maxed out on all those anyway.
Is fate really something that can be changed?
I don't
If it's
know.
really possible, then... Oh, it's getting late. Let's close up shop for today. It's past your curfew.
How do you know what my curfew is? Oh, Amiyama-san? Yeah, I forgot to get your contact info. There we go. I'll be contacting you soon, so please come for the verification test, okay? I suggest you don't try to get out of it, or else, who knows what kind of black magic I'll have to resort to. You're pretty extreme. I'm just trying to show you I'm serious about this. After all, it's for our deal. Sorry for taking up so much of your time. Please be careful on your way
Until
home.
next time.
I'll see you soon. Ah, we hit December. That Phantom Thief is still alive? Is this for real? They have to be lying, there's no proof. His approval rating is still the same. I mean, I can't imagine anyone but Shido in the office. Shido's gonna win. I hope he becomes Prime Minister soon. Oh, you guys are all getting played by him. He's not a good guy. It's already December. This sure has been one rough year. What was that strange broadcast hijack? I thought the Phantom Thieves were done for. Masayoshi Shido will save us. This country will prosper under his leadership and administration. Yes, I can't help but get my hopes up. Next year is looking good.
I should have known.
Even after all we've exposed, they're still so blind. It seems we must have Shido confess himself. Yeah, I mean, they've been told a lot this year. I can understand how they feel.
Hey!
Shouldn't you tell the others about that target and mementos? Not right now. Whoa, I've changed my hours. We can start during the day since you're a student. We can't do it when it rains, though, since we'll be outside. Come during the day for your fortune and at night for the test. Oh, okay. Have you decided what today's plan is? Let me know if you need anything. I'll be on the roof. Yes, we're gonna go hang out with Haru. Get her rank up some more, hopefully.
Hey!
Nobody should have a mental shutdown anymore, yes? That aside, what brings you to this rooftop, Rancoon? Came to see you.
Thank you!
If it's okay with you, do you think you could tend to the planters with me? Alright, I won't deepen, but that's okay.
Hey!
Let's tend to the garden.
Yes!
That's what you asked. Then it's decided. Make sure you hide if anyone comes, okay? Her smile is even softer than usual. It seems gardening is a soothing pastime for her. Alright, we're gonna grow stronger
Now,
soon.
shall we return home?
Ah, you're back.
Yes, I am. Everywhere I go, it's just more and more rumors about Shido. This shit makes me sick. It's as though his stance against the Phantom Thieves has boosted his popularity. It's all a charade, though. More importantly, why ain't anyone complaining about the police? After all, their big catch committed suicide while he was in police custody. There's a scandal no matter which way you cut it. I'm just glad they never made Ren's identity public. About that, doesn't it seem a little odd to you? Yeah. I was wondering that myself. It felt as though the commotion surrounding the suicide calmed down far too quickly. It's like nobody cares about that anymore. Yep, they're too busy fanboying over Shido. God, this doesn't make any sense. It's creepy as hell.
They're right. This is totally bizarre. What's going on here?
I never really thought of that. Why didn't they release my name to the public? Hey! Yeah, I might actually hang out with him, because he never wants to hang out anymore. But first, I want to go to... I think it's here, where I can sell all those armor. See if I can get a good fair amount of money there. Where is it, though? Oh, wow, I'm way off. I think it's down here. Right? Yeah, here it is. It's over here.
You jerk!
Welcome!
A lot of money. I have 1,240 points. Lowers all stats of one foe for 3 turns. For all out. I'm gonna buy some of these. I can only buy 3. It's actually really good. Alright, we're gonna hang out with IY. I like IY.
Oh, it's freezing.
It's been really cold lately, but I gotta be careful of dust and humidity. Static electricity is the enemy of detail work, so I gotta keep my eye out of it. So you're here because you saw my message, right? I want to work. I got security escort task for you. There's something I can only entrust to you. Will you take care of it for me? Nobody thinks you're alive at this point, so it should be okay as long as you're careful. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna help out? You're gonna hang out with IY?
Good.
The person you'll be escorting is Koru. Get dinner with him at that diner in Shibuya. Now, go. I gotta take care of business with Suda. I'll be there after I handle that. See you soon. My dad's really late, huh? He's the one who asked us here, too. You know, it's pretty rare for him to invite people out like this. He must see something in you, Amiyama-san. I doubt he'd ever actually admit it, though. By the way, has he said anything to you about me weighing him down? No, nothing even close. To be honest, he's been acting super weird recently. More than anything, he seems stressed out. I've even heard him mentioning my name on the phone a few times, but then every time I'm gone to ask him about it, he's told me there's nothing to worry about. I don't know, it just makes me feel anxious somehow. I mean, we're supposed to be a family. I'm not sure if you know this, but he's not my real father. He just took me in after my parents died in a car crash. Apparently he was a good friend of theirs. Honestly, I can't remember a single thing about them. I wonder if my dad even considers me to be a part of his family. He definitely does. You think so? Now that I think about it, have you even ever seen his tattoo? The gecko on his neck? Truth is, I have a really bad scar in the same spot from my parents' car crash. Back when I was a kid, everyone picked on me for it. My dad would always come home to find me in tears. That's why he got that tattoo. He said it could be the new IY family crest. Aww, that's sweet! Oh, and I did some research on geckos. It turns out they symbolize protecting one's home and family. And I almost forgotten about that, to be honest. Maybe he cares about me more than I realized.
Yo.
Oh, sorry for the holdup. You two look like you're having fun. What have you been talking about? Girls? Well, aren't you two a little pair of lady killers? Guess there are worse things you could be talking about, though. Wait, did you get a girlfriend, Koru? That's not what we were talking about.
Sorry.
Anyways, I can't stay long. I've got errands I need to take care of. Figured it'd be nice to at least drop by instead of tell you over the phone. What errands? Or can you not tell me? What's that supposed to mean? It's just work stuff. Ain't that right? You should buy us something.
Yo.
That's not a bad idea. Order anything you want, it's on me. Okay. By the way, I'm almost done figuring out what happened with the deal we were talking about. I'm going now to meet up with the guy who set it all up. I'll have to fill you in on the details some other time. Anyways, this is all thanks to you, kid. It's a real nice having a reliable part-timer to help around the shop. Yeah. Just hold out, Koru. He's not a bad guy.
All right.
He'll tell you eventually. You're not getting yourself into anything dangerous, are you? Dangerous? Of course not.
Later.
Well, I'm out of here. You can hang on to my wallet, Koru. Eat as much as you want. See you at home.
Okay.
Koru and I ate dinner together. Well, I had a date with Iwai's son. Thanks for looking after Koru. With you covering for me, I actually get some good business done too. Looked like you and Koru really hit it off. Glad to see you two got along. It's part of the job. There you go. Glad to know I hired a kid with a good head on his shoulders. Well, anyway, I figured I was just getting some security, but I guess that's not all you're good for. He's hitting that age where he has to figure out a lot, some of which I'm sure he won't talk to me about. I'm kind of hoping you can help him through that kind of thing. Well, we'll talk again later. See you. Alright. I didn't get any texts today. Let's see if Haru wants to hang out. Head to the rooftop. There she is.
Hey!
Mental shutdowns anymore.
Thank you!
Alright, we're gonna go study some more coffee.
Thank you!
Oh, I hate coffee. How about Jimbocho? It would be the perfect place to look. Let's get going. Oh, it's the bookstore. I see, so there are 8 different ways to roast coffee beans. Apparently, the light roast is the most acidic. It says here that the type of roast you want should differ depending on how you want to drink your coffee. Could you make something for me? I'd rather not. I don't think I could ever hope to match the intense depth of Sakura-san's coffee.
To be honest...
You know, Akumura Foods didn't start out as a burger chain. Originally, it was nothing more than a small cafe run by my grandfather. That particular shop closed before I was old enough to appreciate the finer intricacies of coffee. But that's where the real origin of our family business lies. I had no idea. I didn't either. My father only first mentioned it to me a year or two ago. At any rate, after my grandfather passed, the company shut the cafe down due to its steady loss of revenue. He had never cared about turning a profit, though. His only goal was to make people happy. He built a strong community around the cafe. He'd even given out free meals to those who couldn't afford it. Then the day it closed, people lined up for blocks to give flowers. They really loved that place. Oh, that's sweet.
But...
I wonder how many people would line up for Big Bang Burger if it suddenly went out of business. I know we need to do well to keep our employees paid, but I can't help but think we've lost something important. I mean, Takakura-san seems to only be focused on profits. At this rate, we'll never lose our black image. You might be right. Is there really nothing I can do? The company name is just going to keep getting dragged through the mud. I think what I really need is to get stronger. I mean, I can act tough in front of my employees, but you know how weak I am inside. Aww.
And...
I have a plan, though. Before I can really determine who I trust, I first need to know what it means to have others trust in me. So I'm going to get stronger, strong enough for you and the others to rely on me. That sounds like a plan, Haru.
All right.
And we're right there with you. But how am I supposed to gain trust in my employees? I'm not great at public speaking, and even just giving my opinion makes me a little nervous. Haru? Oh god, is this Jack? Is this a-hole? Sakura-san, what are you doing here? I was just heading home from a business engagement when I saw you from my car window. Do I know you from somewhere? You're one of those brats from before. This is a friend from school. He's helping me look for some books today. Anyway, we should be getting back to our shopping. Please excuse us. Hold on, Haru. You think you can go on a date with another man and leave your fiancé in the dust? You are not my fiancé. I already said I'm not going to marry you. Oh yeah, and what about the contract I made with your father? Father is no longer here. Besides, marriage is something you go into with your own free will. A contract could never hold the same weight. Are you sure about that? Think about the reparations clause. If you back out of the deal now, you will lose everything you own, Akumura Foods, your estate. Even so, And what about your employees? Are you really willing to put their jobs on the line for the sake of your selfishness? Besides, this marriage is exactly what Akumura Foods needs right now. My father would have no trouble managing your shares or sweeping away your company's tarnished image. Oh, this guy, I hate him. That reminds me, did Takura-san tell you about the wedding hall? He got us the Phoenix Wing at the Wilton. What? He made a provisional reservation for 10 days this coming spring. After all, the sooner the better. Wait a minute. We'll have to look into our guest schedules as well. There'll be over 300 of them, you know. Takura-san can handle Akumura Foods in the meantime. Why don't you go stop by the gym or something, Haru? I mean, if you have time to mess around with this punk, you damn well have time to get a little thinner? What an ass! God, I hate him. I'm gonna punch him in the face. I'm out of here. Jeez, Haru, just clock him. I'm sorry about that. You don't need to apologize. That guy is horrible. You're not wrong about that. He has everything. Fame, intelligence, etiquette. He does not have intelligence. You don't talk to a woman that way. And he doesn't have etiquette either, because you don't talk to a woman that way. The only thing he needs now is a wife he can control. And I guess I'm the perfect target. He's going to get Akumura Foods as well as my entire inheritance. And I'm totally powerless against him. You're not powerless. Oh, sorry. I practically forced you to say that, but thank you. Anyway, I hope I can share with you again some other time. For today, though, I'm rather tired. Would it be okay if we parted here? Aww.
Goodbye.
God, I hate that guy. Let's change his heart. Oh, I'm sorry for the sudden call again. The thing is, Sakura-san reached out to me again after we saw him. I'd rather not talk to him, but I couldn't stand him using the company to threaten me and even speaking badly of you. The negativity felt so painful, too much to handle alone. Before I knew it, I was already calling you. You can talk to me anytime. Hearing that makes me so happy, thank you. Even though I just promised myself I'd get stronger, I suppose I'm still just depending on you. But still, I can't help but worry about the contract. How frustrating. I can't just let them keep manipulating me like a puppet. I have to find some way I can change this. Talking to you is helping me calm down. Thank you, really. We'll talk again soon, right? That poor girl. She's so sweet and kind, and she's just getting treated like dirt.
Ah, you're back.
Alright, we got Oya. We got another crossword. Alright.
Hey!
Let's try it. Tsukimi Lunar Viewing. What? How was I supposed to have guessed that? Tsukimi is a traditional festival for viewing the moon in the fall. There are even special terms for watching the moon during rainfall or in the new phase. When preparing Tsukimi Dango, the proper number to stack depends on the date. At attending Tsukimi on the 15th, stack 15 Dango, on the 12th stack a dozen. What is
All
Dango?
I see.
I don't know. Let's hang out with Sojiro. It's been a while. Nobody thinks you're alive at this point. That's alright.
Thanks.
Oh, the regulars will be here any minute. Don't you ever get so lonely, So-chan? You've been a bachelor for so long. Have you given up on marriage? All I want in a relationship is spicy stimulation followed by some smooth, relaxing comfort. And I can get both of those things from my curry and my coffee. That's enough for me. You always dodge my questions like that. He's so clever. By the way, what are your thoughts on So-chan's life of solitude? I admire it. You can admire me if you want, but I don't recommend trying to follow in my footsteps. Anyway, the only thing I care about in life is making sure customers are satisfied. Nothing makes me happier than seeing people relax in here. Come back anytime, okay?
Hey.
She seemed especially aggressive today, huh? It would have been bad if she pushed any further, but I guess food service relies on keeping the right distance from people. Not too far, not too close. Welcome. You just don't know when to give up, do you? Well, I just learned something very interesting. Futaba's been shut off from both school and society this whole time, huh? That's not good parenting. Yeah, and what have you done to care for her? You know quite well what I've done, and it's about time you pay up. Don't be ridiculous. Futaba had a terrible life living with you. Plus, I already gave you most of the inheritance for custody. Is that still not enough for you? You could always find out in court. I wonder who'd win between a blood relative and a mere legal guardian. You. Oh, and not to mention that kid you have here. I've heard all about him and his criminal record. That leaves us with a parent who won't let her go to school and a delinquent housemate on probation. Doesn't quite seem to be the best environment for Futaba, now does it? Shut your mouth. You have a problem, punk? I'll sue you for intimidation. Hey, keep your neck out of this. Just get up upstairs, okay? Sojiro, I'm hungry. Oh, I hungry. Oh. Futaba-chan, long time no see. Futaba. See, what I'm saying, she's a total wreck. This is clearly not a healthy situation. She's only like this because she saw you here. Don't make me repeat myself. You can't beat me in court, so may as well just give me the money. Urgh. Well, I hope you reach the right decision. Bye now. Futaba, you should just head on home for today. I'll take you. Sojiro. Futaba's okay. All that drama must have tired her out. She fell asleep right after we got home. That man is Futaba's uncle. After Wakaba died, Futaba was passed around all her relatives. His place was the last. He treated her like garbage. He never fed her and forced her to sleep on the floor like an animal. He didn't even let her bathe. Once I learned that, I knew I had to step in. I couldn't stand for that kind of horrible treatment, so I decided to take Futaba under my care. Even back then, he was whining about all the damn expense. I threw some cash his way, thinking that would put the issue to bed, but now he's back for more. I don't even know how he managed to find me here. Maybe paying him was a mistake. Saving Futaba was no mistake. Thanks, I never thought you'd be the one comforting me. Either way, though, it's my fault. Futaba didn't leave her room. I just didn't know how to help her through it. I'd make curry, leave it by her door, and go. If not for you, I'd probably still be waiting for her to come out. So if you asked whether I deserve to be Futaba's guardian, my answer would be no. They say blood thicker than water, right? I wonder what'd be the best for Futaba.
Sorry.
Look at me, spilling my heart out to a punk like you. Though it's kind of weird, for some reason I just feel like telling you this stuff. It's like you're peering into my heart. I guess there really is something special about you. Aw, allows you to brew coffee that greatly restores SP of one ally.
Alright.
It's pretty late.
I'm going home.
I should be heading home. I'm still worried about Futaba. Don't stay up too late, you hear? Oh, and thanks. No problem, Sojiro. Hey. Futaba's fast asleep. Didn't mean to get you tangled up in all this mess. Is she okay? Shh. Sheesh, you gotta worry about yourself for once. I do appreciate it, though. Anyway, don't worry about that guy. I'll find some way to deal with him. You just keep looking out for Futaba. Seems like you two are really hitting it off, so... That's all I had to say. Don't forget to lock up before bed. Later. Why didn't we ask him for this guy's name so we can change his heart, so he stops being a jerk? I feel like that's my answer to everything. Just change their heart. Oh, we got snow. This one's pretty dark. Oh, look at the background of the phone. That's so cool. This one's a pretty dark rumor about a big shot producer in the entertainment industry. Apparently he's been forcing young idols and other girls to have sex with him to move up in the ranks. It feels like he's just feeding off their dreams. What a seedy industry. I can't forgive him. Anyway, have you heard of Shiro Asakura? It seems like he's behind these crimes. Well, I'll be counting on you for the rest. This guy might not be famous, but we can't let him get away with it. Let's talk to everyone at the hideout when we have time. Are you busy? This is Hanasaki. Does Futaba still not want to hang out with me? No, she sure doesn't. I hope Haru's available. How many days left do I have until... Alright, well, let me see. Oh, she's not here. We got 15 days left still. I wanted to get at least half in this episode. Alright, we'll hang out with Shido. Shido? What's his name? I can't remember his name. Shiya. Shinya. I made a snowman at school today. I'll show you next time. Well, I guess it'll probably melt. Wanna train again today? Not deep in, that's okay. Alright, let's go. Silently playing, we played Gunabout for intense focus. I only went up by 2.
Bye.
See ya. We didn't go up by 3, it only went up by 2 points. It's usually always 3. But Shido-san actually a bad guy? I don't know anymore. I told you can't trust phantom thieves. What's Akechi-kun saying? In this country's trouble, then Shido-san should be fine. Oh, you guys are so gullible. You guys are believing everything this guy says.
You're back.
It's all lies. Hey, there we go.
It's raining?
It's humid today because of all the rain. Don't forget to take care of the model guns, okay? I want to take Kuro somewhere he can to have some fun on my day off, but he's always so serious. I wonder if there's a good place we can go to take his mind off his studies. Whatever, I'll leave the shop work to you. Yeah, let's hang out with him. Sure, let's go to the planetarium. That's not bad if you know where it is. Take me there so I can check it out. Planetarium, huh? Yeah, Cora would like this place. It'd be educational, too. I wonder why kids get interested in stuff like stars and space. Man. It's all couples here. This ain't no place for an old guy like me to stroll in with another guy. Technology these days sure is impressive. Barely understood what they were saying, though. I better educate myself before I bring Koro here. Want me to teach you? Eh, shut up.
Yo.
There's something I want to ask you. What would you say a good father's like? I never had someone like that, so I gotta figure out how to be a normal parent for Koru. Never mind. Ain't like me to talk about this crap. There are some families here, but it looks like they're with younger kids. I hope Koru still wants to come here.
See ya.
Thanks for today. No problem, IY. Anything for you. Alright, we got Sunday off.
Well then.
Alright, Futaba. Let's go. I was hoping to have Haru and Futaba done by these 20 days, but I just don't see that happening.
Yo!
Everything's finished, right? All we gotta do now is wait like always.
Hey,
You're
hey!
heading back to LeBlanc. Let's talk if you have some time. won't deepen again. Come on. Let's train nearby. Should be somewhere with not a lot of people. We're probably good around just around the neighborhood. Saba seems on edge, but this should help her get accumulated to large crowds.
Alright, let's go back.
I'm going home. Hello.
You're back.
I'm not sure why, but I feel restless for some reason. I managed to steal Shido's heart, but the reactions have been less than ideal. Yes, it has been quite difficult to relax. I wonder if people will be disappointed to find out what his true nature really is. It might be more than just plain old disappointment. Either way, it's better than let him keep deceiving people. But even if his true nature becomes widely known, I wonder what results this election will bring. I guess we'll see. There really aren't many great politicians running, but anyone would be better than Shido. Anyways, let's wait for him to have the change of heart. We can talk more after that. Hey! We'll go back to Iwai again. Yep. Come back to the shop. Okay. What you got for me?
Actually,
Listen up, kid. I figured out Suda's weakness. While you and Kuro were over in that diner, I was getting info from a reliable source of mine. Turns out, I guessed right. Suda was the one on the other end of the Hong Kong Mafia deal. Apparently he paid them for a huge arsenal of guns. This is where things start getting interesting, though. If he was smuggling all that shit in, why would he come to me asking for modified guns? I mean, don't something about that seem off to you? Absolutely. Right? That piece of shit's trying to lord his position over me, but he ain't got shit now. What I'm really saying here is, I don't think these Hong Kong guys even ever delivered on their end of the deal. They probably just took his money and flat out stiffed him on the guns. Masa told me something real weird back when you and Kuro were over at the diner, though. Apparently, the clan's been treating that Hong Kong transaction like some kind of massive business success. That means Suda's been lying to him this whole time. And now he's trying to use me to cover up his mistake. What a crafty bastard. Yep, everyone's known he's one sneaky son of a bitch. Don't matter, though. Everything's gonna change once I tell the clan what's up. Suda's not gonna be able to keep intimidating me anymore, and I'm sure Kuro won't get labeled like I was. He'll be a regular, respectable adult, something I could have never even dreamed of. I'm gonna have to talk to Suda himself first, though. Gotta follow the Yakuza code.
Yo.
Hey, I got a favor to ask you. If anything happens to me, take care of Kuro, okay? Okay? Are you going alone? Probably. I know he'd be able to get rid of me no problem without a witness there, but I gotta put an end to this. Besides, nobody would wanna... Wait a sec, I've got you.
That's right.
I want you to come talk to Suda with me. He's not gonna dare lay a finger on a civilian kid. It'd cause way too many complications for him. If you come as my witness, things will be miles safer. Alright then, it's settled. Oh, geez, I just got dragged into it. Oh, and let me think of a reward. Gotta thank you for the info, and for being my witness. How about I work even harder on that special menu? That should be good for you, yeah? I guess. It didn't really give me a choice, Iwai. Unlocks more parts for customization.
All right.
Well, I'll hit you up when it's time. Let's do this, kid.
Later.
Thanks for today. Yo, about that witness talk earlier, remember it's too late to get cold feet now. You can't bail on me. But I'm obviously gonna look out for you. If it comes down to it, I'll personally take responsibility for protecting you. But considering who we're dealing with, we can't afford to take any chances. So what's our first move? Whoa, someone's eager to get into this. You gotta calm down, kid. Fools rush in, remember? Seen too many kids get themselves killed with that kind of attitude. Look, I know I should have getting a minor dragged into this shit, but you're the only one I can rely on, and when everything's prepped and ready, I'll give you a call later. Oh, I'll give you a call. Later. Not, I'll give you a call later. I always get those damn phone call dialogue options wrong. Every time. Especially on the Phantom Thieves incident was cancelled. I heard Akechi-kun would be on it too. I heard it was to avoid causing confusion about the election. They should ignore pranks like that. They said all those awful things to make Shido-san look bad, but it makes me want to support him even more. The more skilled you are, the more enemies you have. I want to see him absolve those rumors for good. Oh, excuse me. Damn it. I can't believe they're still saying crap like that. It's like they're brainwashed or something. When I think about how he uses us, damn it, it pisses me right the hell off. Well, it'll be fine. Soon he'll spill his guts, then everyone will see that we were right. Just wait and see. I just gotta grit my teeth until then. Hey, shouldn't you tell the others about that target mementos? Not yet. Yes, I have time, Haru. Stronger soon, yes. Glad I'll be waiting at the rooftop. Make sure you use the back gate to sneak in. I would still want to get to at least 10 days left. So I bought a mini roaster and a coffee mill the other day. I thought it would be fun making coffee myself. It's certainly not easy, but it's an immensely satisfying process. Sorry about that. I just got a little dizzy for a second there. You look exhausted. I'm fine, honestly. Let's see, next up is dirt for the planters. Uh-oh, Haru! I'm sorry. I just think I need to rest a little. To be honest, I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately. Sakura-san has been really pushing for us to start a new business venture soon. In particular, he's adamant about a chain of low-cost, intimate cafes. Some employees don't think it's a good idea, though, so they want me to step in and put a stop to it. But I'm just a high schooler. There's no way I can predict the success or failure of this idea. In the end, I'm just not sure what to do. What do you want to do? Huh? That's a good question. The idea does sound nice. The smell of fresh cup of coffee always brings a smile to my face, and it certainly would be nice to be able to give that experience to as many people as possible. But I don't think you can truly gain the same joy from the low-cost chain Sakura-san is suggesting. You should tell him that.
Excuse
Huh?
me?
You really think he'd listen to a high schooler with no prior work experience? Huh, I see. I've been so afraid of him this whole time, but all I need to do is show him how I feel. I'll make him see that I'm really thinking, and that's what's truly important to me. You can do it, Haru.
Yes!
I understand. By refusing to trust Sakura-san, I was always shutting myself off from any hope of having him trust me. But that's going to be different now. I'll do my best, Ren-kun. I can sense a strong resolve from Haru. Decrease the total amount of time it takes to cultivate vegetables.
All right.
Sweet.
Oh!
I just thought of the perfect way to do it. The magic item that will help me convey my true feelings to Sakura-san is going to take some time to prepare, though, so it'll now have to be my secret for now, but I'll tell you next time, okay?
Now, shall we return home?
Yes. That was a good talk, Haru. Hope we gave you some more courage. Hello, sorry, are you home yet? I wanted to thank you again. You helped me realize something important. Thank you so much for today. It's thanks to your support that I can keep pushing forward. I'll always have your back. Just hearing you say that gives me so much strength. You're always such an inspiration, Ren-kun. The rest is up to me. It's going to be a lot of trial and error, but I believe it'll go well, and it'll make me very happy if you could help me through the process. I'll have to make sure everything is ready first, though, okay? I'll see you again at the rooftop.
Ah, you're back.
Yes! Hello, Sojiro. Let's hang out with Sojiro again. Oh, my head hurts. Sojiro seems concerned about Futaba's uncle. Is it okay for me to stick my nose into Sojiro and Futaba's problem? You look like you have something to say. Nobody thinks you're alive at this point, so it should be okay. Yeah. I bet you we're gonna get a name on this guy. Help me clean up. Futaba, what's wrong? It's not like you to come here this late. Look, Sojiro. Uncle's bank info, transaction history, credit details, I've got tons of dirt on him. How'd you get your hands on this stuff? Hacking, of course. Uncle's in loads of debt. He'll never win a suit against us now that we have all this data. This is a criminal offense, you idiot. There's no way we'd be able to use that stuff in court. But
Jeez.
I've known all along how badly in debt he is. He's not going to try and take custody back, so don't go doing stupid crap like this, okay? But Sojiro, I only did it because all that stuff he said to you. About that, I've been thinking, when push came to shove, I wasn't there to help you. So you know, maybe there's somewhere better for you out there. Somewhere better? Am I not supposed to be here? Am I just in the way? No, that's not it. You don't want me either, Sojiro. That's not what I meant. I just think it might be better for your own sake. Fine, I still have Ren and Mona and all the others. You can just stay here and play with your stupid coffee beans. She likes you guys way more than she likes me. Makes sense, though. You're the ones who saved her, after all. Where did I go wrong? I really did try to take care of Futaba. Look where that got me, though. I told myself she was the reason I kept making with Wataba's curry here. But deep down, I think that was just an excuse to stay distant. At the end of the day, the coffee and the curry people love so much are both just excuses. You might be right. Yeah, I mean, I spent more of the time in this cafe than I ever did trying to talk to Futaba. I'm gonna go out for a smoke, try to cool off for a bit. Sorry to lay this on you, but can you go after Futaba for me? I should head upstairs. Ren. You wanna talk? Yeah, thanks. You know, Mom used to talk about Sojiro tons when I was little. How good he was at making curry, how interesting he was to talk to. I remember everything. I even remembered how she smiled when she talked about him. Mom really liked Sojiro. I said some really mean stuff tonight. It's not his fault Mom's incident happened. It's not his fault I shut myself away from the world. And because of me, Sojiro lost a crap ton of money. I just thought I'd be able to stay here with him if my hacking worked. Let's talk to him. Yeah, you're right. Futaba, can I come in? Sojiro, Look, I'm sorry about what I said just now. And well, if it's okay with you, I want you to stay here forever. Forever? I know it might be more fun living with people like your age like Ren, but I'll do my damnedest to see things from your perspective. So will you stay with me? Was that supposed to be some kind of proposal? Hey, quit your laughing. You're as exhausting as ever. Hey, Sojiro. I know I've caused you a lot of trouble, but I really do want to be here. So let's keep living together. Futaba. Sorry for not saying that sooner. Oh, and thanks for taking in someone as horrible as me. Are you sure I'm good enough? I wouldn't want anyone else. No hesitation, don't come complaining to me if you regret it. Actually, I'm not going to let you regret it. If you ever need help, just tell me. I may not be graceful, but I'll be there to protect you. And you can stay with me as long as you'd like, forever if you want. I will, forever. I can't wait to keep sort of living with you too, Ren. Oh, it's almost time for the live stream. The director's gonna be on this week. I'm out of here. Bye. Such a fool. My whole life I've taken the easy way out to avoid these kinds of conflicts. I didn't stand up for Wakaba when I knew something was off, and I didn't stand up for you either. Instead, I went on and on about how you can't fight back against the laws of our society. How you should just accept the hand you're dealt with in life. But those were mere excuses I made to keep myself in line. They gave me the easy way out I wanted so badly. Maybe instead of all that coffee crap, I should have been teaching you not to make the same mistakes I did. There I go, ranting again. But I feel like I managed to put a lot behind me today. Thanks for making me realize what's really important in life. No problem, Sojiro. You gave me a
right.
place to live. It's the least I could do.
I'm going home.
Alright, I better head home too. Don't stay up too late, okay? I don't want you oversleeping. Hey, you good to talk? I talked to Futaba again after that. Don't know how it took me so long when we've been so close, but I finally had an honest conversation with her. How do I say this? It feels like we're a real family now, not just pretending to be one. And that's only because you helped us connect, so thanks for that. I'm truly glad. Yeah, damn it, listen to me, even if I'm getting embarrassed. I got the damn answer wrong again. What am I doing? Calling some guy up and rambling about my feelings. But I guess you're not exactly an ordinary guy yourself. Alright, I'm hanging up while I've still got some dignity. See you tomorrow. This campaign season's really heating up. Are they going to allow this election to continue? They have to. We can't just not have a prime minister. I'm fine with Masayoshi Shido, not like we have any other options. Yeah, I guess I'll vote for Shido-san too. You think Shido's gonna become the prime minister at this rate, with a Kechiku? In Shido-san, it feels like some heroes have been born this year.
Well,
that's right.
Shall we begin?
The turning point of any era is when a hero is born. They address everyone's fears and worries and skillfully carry out a revolution. Representative Shido is like that, don't you think? A hero. Him? Don't make me laugh. This is getting really bad. We need to make everyone realize it. Oh, we will. We just have another, what, 12 days? 11 days? We're getting there, though. Haru, do you want to hang out? If not, I'm gonna hang out with Shia. Hey, she does. Cool.
Hey!
Nobody should have mental shutdowns anymore, yes? That aside, what brings you to this rooftop, Raccoon?
Thank you!
Thank you. Ah, yes, there was something I wanted to talk to you about. I've thought a great deal, both about Sakura-san and the company. Do you have some time to talk today? Nobody thinks you're alive at this point. Yeah.
Yes. Hey,
Raccoon, do you remember the magic item I mentioned before? The thing that helped me show I cannot say this guy's name. Takura-san, how I really feel is right here. The soil? Correct!
To be honest...
You see, the soil here is a special mix I made with a few different kinds of fertilizer. It's very high quality. It's soft, it's warm, it has good drainage, and it's full of nutrients. This is the magic I need. I'm not very good at expressing myself with words, just thinking about it makes my heart race. But I've been pouring my heart and soul into this soil for months now. It knows exactly how I feel. That's why I'm going to use it to grow my coffee plants. Then once they're ready, I'm going to make coffee with the beans. It shouldn't be much longer now. Honestly, just raising these plants has taken considerable effort. I've checked on them every day, given them water, put them in the sun. But all that love and care has found its way into the beans themselves. Combining that with the nurturing warmth of this soil should give me the perfect way to convey how I feel. I wonder what Takura-san will think when he tries it. He's going to love it. I hope you're right. I'm not particularly confident in the flavor, though. After all, this is my first attempt. By the way, I've thought about it some more, and I wouldn't necessarily be opposed to Sakura-san's idea. If that's what management decides to do, I won't get in their way. At the same time, I can't support them if their main goal is to deceive. What I mean is, people don't think of Okumura Funes very highly right now, but I'm afraid management is trying to use this new chain to sneak under the radar rather than rebuild our image. Of course, I understand how hard it is to rid yourself of negative label, but if they want to fool people with a low-quality product instead of regaining their trust, I will proudly oppose them. You're amazing, Haru. Well, naturally, I'm a heroine of justice after all. Just kidding. You know, Raccoon, it's reassuring having you here. It's because of you that I was able to cultivate this soil, and because of you that I have the courage to tell Takura-san how I feel. Speaking of which, do you think you could be there when I do it? As long as you're with me, I won't be afraid to say what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking. No problem, Haru. Rank 8. Nice.
All right.
Now then, I need to take some of the soil home to my coffee plants. Could you carry a bag for me?
Goodbye.
Well then, see you later. Hello, thank you for giving me a hand today. I'm already testing the soil I brought home today. I can tell my coffee plants are happy. It's your nature to nurture. My nature? I suppose it's simply in my nature to nurture nature. A fair turn of phrase, Raccoon. And all that's left is for me to muster up the courage and express my own opinion. I'll contact Takura-san and I'll make sure it works with your schedule. I hope my magic item will work on Takura-san. I'm going to do everything I can, so I hope you'll see it through with me, okay? Bye!
Ah, you're back.
The election battle has reached the halfway point. The polls for each election ward have remained the same, though. Does this mean Shido's victory is guaranteed? That would be the case. I wonder if voting will shift if Shido has a change of heart. Nobody will vote for him once they find out he's a criminal, assuming they find out before they vote. That's the important part. We would prefer him to denounce his crimes before the election. But if the change of heart doesn't make it, the election will just go up as expected. Results aren't what matters. You are correct. So as long as his true nature is brought to light, other options will be available to us. All we can do is change his heart. We should be able to put a stop of this if we succeed. Shop's open.
We got
There's
time
still
right
some
now?
time left on the clock today. Yeah, we'll hang out with Sojiro.
All right then.
Bum ba da ba ba bum ba da ba ba bum bum ba ba bum bum ba 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 bum bum ba ba bum bum ba 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 bum. Let's see if Haru does not want to hang out, but that's weird. So Futaba wants to hang out, but she doesn't have the blue card outside the map. Huh. Yeah. That's weird. Usually it's on the map.
Yo!
Everything's finished, right? All we gotta do now is wait like always.
Hey!
Won't deepen. That's alright. This is the second time we've hung out with her where it's not gonna deepen.
Yeah.
We're not gonna get Futaba done this episode, that's for sure. Yeah, Skytree.
I'll go!
Let's see if we can get Haru done. We got 2 more with her.
Whoa!
All the people down there looks like a tiny little grains of sand. You know, I almost gave up on my way here because of the crowds. But this view of the world is incredible. It's like I'm a deity peering down on all my subjects. I'm glad you like it. I feel like a giant. At this moment, I master Futaba, can crush even extraterrestrial life. Oh, look at the trains. The whole city looks like a diorama. But there are really people down there living their lives. The scenery looks way different when you think of it from that angle. I wonder why.
Oh yeah.
That reminds me, where is LeBlanc? Even though I live in Tokyo, I have absolutely no idea. Can you show me, Ren? Alright, it'll finally
I'm
go
going
up
home.
stronger soon.
Ah, you're back.
Let's see if Iwai wants to hang out. No. Maybe we'll hang out with the Velvet Twins.
What are you gonna do today?
Alright, time to name the location, Justine. You do the honors.
Now.
Listen closely. The place we wish to evaluate for your rehabilitation is the castle of your own master, inmate. The individual responsible for your successful rehabilitation is your own world. This is a person of great import. As your wardens, we would be remiss to forego a meeting with this person. Take us to your master immediately. Is he talking about Café LeBlanc?
Let's go, inmate.
That's what I assume.
Onward, inmate.
Talking about Sojiro. He's probably gonna be like, why are you bringing little kids in here? Welcome back.
You're back.
Wait, who are these kids? Are you the master of this place? Thank you for assisting the inmate with his rehabilitation. Inmate? Yes, it is all going as planned, in no small part due to your own efforts. We must express our gratitude for that. Sure. Hey Ren, what kind of crowd are you running with nowadays, exactly? This isn't my choice. Never mind, forget I said anything. Just stay out of trouble. Well, take a seat. Have you already eaten? If not, I could bring out some curry for you. Curry? We haven't a clue what that is, but we will politely accept your offer. Here you go. What in the world is this? This rice is slowly being absorbed by the sludge.
Oh, man.
Sludge? Really? Wait, have you really never had this before? The scent isn't as bad at all. In fact, it's rather appetizing. What are these poisonous-looking red chunks along the edge here? It's called Fukujinzuki. Fuji, what is it? It's optimal flavoring for your curry. They call it that because of the 7 gods of fortune. The Shichi Fukijin.
What?
You chopped up a god like this? Chopped up a god to make this? So this is dyed with blood of a god? What are these kids going on about? You don't want to know. This man's a god killer. Now I see how he's able to reign in the inmate. I have high hopes for any dish prepared by a god slayer. Let us pay our proper respects and happily eat our sludge. Look, it's not sludge, alright? Ugh, it's so spicy, my mouth's on fire.
Yes.
I agree, nom. But it seems I cannot stop myself. Are you fans? It's not bad. I think I could stand it to be a little sweeter, though. I must say, I do feel this curry sludge filling both my body and spirit to burst. Eating this every day would no doubt support your rehabilitation immensely. Be grateful to your Godslayer for sheltering you, inmate. If you were to cross him, he'd chop you up for his next garnish. I should get going. I have to get Futaba's dinner ready. If they want coffee, you know how to make it, okay? The shop's yours for the night. He's like, I'm out. I can't deal with these kids anymore. Coffee. I believe that was served at the slave camp as well. Alright, inmate, serve us coffee. Why is everything on the Godslayer's menu so murky? The smell's not bad, though. It's more satisfying than we'd previously experienced as well. And now for a test sip. It's gonna be hot. Oh, it's bitter. Is this poison? Are you actually a child? What was that? He is correct. You have the tongue of a child. However, I've heard of mysterious white additives that people use so that even a child could drink this inky abomination. I demand those additives. It sounds like she's talking about milk and sugar. Oh, this powder dissolves immediately no matter how much I add. It's almost a little more. That perfect balance of black and white is almost there. Oh, there's no more left. I don't believe that I quite reached a perfect harmony of black and white, but there's nothing I can be done now. Now, for the test sip. Hers is straight white now. Ah, it's so sweet. There's an intriguing crunchy texture to it. However, it does have its own unique appeal. Not only did we get to meet Inmate's master in this realm, but we also got to try some exotic food. And as for yourself, this assignment is now complete. Here is your reward. High counter. Now that I'm thinking about it, the inmate's shown us quite a number of different places, huh? Indeed, we've been able to see some unexpected sides of humans. This has been a very fulfilling experience for us. You're welcome.
You've got guts.
Don't get ahead of yourself, inmate. Although you do occasionally forget your station in your excitement, Caroline. Wouldn't not expressing your thanks for those opportunities only be proper? What? I could say the same for you. I know you asked our master if we could get a jellyfish tank in your room. Don't try to deny it. It appears we're out of time. We must be heading back now.
Hey!
Hey, don't act like you can just drop the subject that easily. You're not getting out of this one. We are wardens, and this is our prisoner. Nothing more, nothing less. However, there is no denying the fact that the inmates' results have exceeded our expectations. For that alone, we would certainly be remiss not to express our appreciation.
Not bad for an inmate.
Yeah, that's high praise coming from us. Show us your own appreciation for us, inmate. But this isn't the end of your special assignments. You better not give up on them now, got it? Let's finish the Godslayer's meal before we leave. What were they called again? Kirby and coughing? I believe you mean Curdy and comfy. Oh, jeez. Oh, whatever. It's sludge on a plate and sludge in a cup. Now let's get to it. I only got high counter for that. I feel like they could have got me something better, or at least multiple cards of something. Sometimes I feel like doing that is a complete waste. I can't wait for Shido's new administration. I'm sure our economy and market will improve. I went to listen in on Shido-san's speech. I was so moved, his words really resonated with me. I hope he keeps fighting and doesn't let that slander get to him. You mean the broadcast hijacking hoax? They only attack Shido-san because of how charismatic he is. Slander and hoax, eh? They'll hear the truth soon from Shido himself. And then they'll learn the truth behind the charisma. And how is he only interested in his own self-preservation? People are just tools to him. Father, I'm fighting against this injustice just like you did, so watch over me, okay? Aww. Well guys, I'm gonna stop the episode here. We got to the halfway point till the ballads close. People are still, like, rooting for Shido even after that little, like, broadcast that the Phantom Thieves had about Shido, you know? Which, I mean, I understand. I mean, they've heard so many positive things about the Phantom Thieves, then negative, then positive, then negative, you know? So it's understandable. But we're just hoping that this change of heart causes an effect on the election, especially because people are voting before he actually confesses anything, so we'll see what happens, you know? So anyways, if you guys enjoyed, smash the like button, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye!